Welcome back to Mint, where we explore the world of personal finance, making it simple and relatable for you. Whether you're looking to earn, spend, save, or invest, we've got you covered.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest.
For many, landing a formal job after university is the ultimate goal. For Edith Otieno, though, the 9-to-5 routine felt confining. Just 6 months in, she took a bold leap, leaving her steady job to chase her passion for fashion. Now a fashion entrepreneur and influencer, Edith balances creativity and business, and today we peek into how she weaves these worlds together to make a living. If you've met Edith Otieno, then you've noticed two things about her. She towers over the average person and she has impeccable style. And that's no coincidence, because Edith has turned her love of fashion into a business. Edith is an influencer and a fashion entrepreneur running Mara, an online boutique that sells elegant women's clothing and accessories. She, however, didn't start at the top. Her business story is woven with mistakes, lessons, and help from her family.
So when I was starting, I didn't do a proper research. I only shipped products that were of my style. I didn't consider other people's style.
She has picked up a few other lessons along the way, like patience and listening to her clients.
A client will order products, maybe worth 35,000, let's say that, and they ask you to deliver it in person, and they make you wait at the waiting area at the of their office. I'm still trying to practice that patience, because other clients are, they want things done their own way. Don't send a rider. You, as the owner of the business, you're the one, I want you here because I want you to style me. I want you to show me how I'm going to put all this together.
But perhaps her greatest lessons have come from her sister, whom she admires and looks up to. In 2020, Edith and her sister ran Bubble Chic, an online clothing store that sold thrifted items.
I would accompany her to Gikomba to get the clothes, which was a very good experience. And I realized that I don't like being idle. At the same time, I get tired so fast.
Unbeknownst to her, it was the training ground for building Mara, which she started in 2023.
With the thrift business, we only focused on dresses. When you buy a dress, what do you need to match it with? Shoes. What else?
Yeah, lipstick.
Exactly, belts, accessories. So that's where we saw the gap. And my sister was like, okay, how about we expand into now shipping things from China? And just like that, she helped me. She took me through the process. She helped me get the first suppliers that I had. And that's just how the business started.
But before Mara, Bubble Chic, or content creation, Edith had a 9-to-5 job in HR in 2022. After 6 months, she realized that being stuck at a desk was not her cup of tea.
When I joined, I felt like the environment was not conducive enough for me. Later, afterwards, I met Chris. Chris gave me an idea of us starting Urban Groom TV, and that's just how I clocked out.
In 2023, Urban Groom TV marked Edith's first experience of creative entrepreneurship.
Hey, what's up, groomers? Welcome back to Urban Groom TV.
Soon after, brands began recognizing her, and Edith the influencer was born.
One of the first brands that I ever partnered with was Visa. I attended one of their campaigns. I was one of the influencers that was working with them, and it was just a very good one. And the paying was also good. And that kept me going. Imagine starting the influencing journey and then you work with Visa as one of the first brands. You see, that gets you going.
Today, Edith is among the growing number of entrepreneurs who are also influencers in Kenya, navigating the business landscape while balancing creativity and digital influence. A few more lessons in the content creation space have come to the fore.
First and foremost, save. Even if it is just 1,000 shillings, per month, just to do it. Because digital creation means that you'll be called for a job and then they will want to pay you much, much later. And you'll end up using the money that you have in your account, to get glamored and all. And in some cases, most of the brands, or maybe some of the brands, don't even commit to their side of the bargain. And also have financial discipline, because if you're not disciplined, trust me, Ndio maana mnasikia maybe someone was famous 3 years ago, but they did not invest, and now they come out to the public asking them to changia for them.
As an entrepreneur with a growing business in both fashion and influencing, Edith has made a strategic decision to reinvest in content creation to attract more clients.
When I get a payment from a client, 60% of it goes to the production, and I only get to keep 40% of it. Because when you spend on the production, you get good content. And when you get good content, you get to now attract more clients to work with. So to me, it's not always that so much about the money that I get, but it's always about delivering the job so well, so that I keep on getting more and more and more.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest.
Kenya leads Africa in avocado production and is second only to South Africa in export value. The real secret is not big machines, but the dedication of smallholder farmers like Simon Wachira. These farmers working small plots are the backbone of the avocados that reach the world markets.
Simon Wachira has always been a farmer at heart. After retiring from Del Monte, Simon turned to avocado farming. His goal was to diversify from maize and beans while also earning an income from this new venture as he enjoys his sunset years.
I had already bought a piece of land, a 2-acre plot. It's in that particular piece of land that I decided to dig trenches. It's inside those trenches that I planted my avocado trees with one idea. That during the rainy season, my trenches will hold water so that the trees can continue even during the dry period.
That was about 12 years ago when he started with 20 trees. Today, Simon's avocado farm has expanded to 80 trees and provides him with a fairly good livelihood that he is proud of.
When you have already planted your trees and they are properly established, you have also employed your family. If you have 5 people, for example, you have 2 sons or so, you can give one 20 trees. When I sell during the season, I keep that money in the bank. So we are assured of that continuity of getting a coin rather than relying on our children. I have also assisted my neighbors. So when we have work in the farm, they come. When we are pruning, they join us, we pay. When we are harvesting, we call them. They also get some money because it is a kind of employment.
His starting capital was between 50,000 shillings and 70,000 shillings, which covered land preparation, purchasing seedlings and manure, and labor. However, he did not want to grow the local variants of avocado, which often gain a poor reputation due to their inconsistent quality.
I directly went into the type of avocado fruits or avocado trees rather that was getting into the market. And it was being introduced by Kakuzi for that matter. So I knew when such a big company comes in with a new crop, then there is a future in that particular crop.
Simon has been engaged in ongoing on-the-job learning as he navigates the complexities of avocado farming. While avocado theft remains a problem, brokers offering him low, throwaway prices are an even greater concern. Additionally, Simon states that the government no longer sends agricultural officers who are vital for disseminating technical expertise to his farm. He has, however, seized the opportunity to collaborate with Kakuzi, which has provided solutions to his problems.
So we have to rely, for example, with companies like Kakuzi, find out from the agricultural officers who normally pay visits to us to get to the right market, to get the best buyers. It's not very easy because of, as I said earlier, the quality, the quantity, because we are small-scale farmers. But with time, we have been able to identify some of the markets. For example, Kakuzi is one of them.
We work with small-scale farmers through the Department of Extension. We provide extension services to the farmers. So in terms of assisting the farmers to attain the market requirements, we do a lot of capacity building in terms of training the farmers of what the market requires, how to farm and produce a good quality avocado. The other bit also is helping the farmers to access the markets. So when we buy their produce, we're able to sell the produce on behalf of the farmers and therefore give them the returns, an activity which individually the farmers might not be able to do. Then as Kakuzi, we also have free testing, free maturity testing, so that the farmers can be able to harvest their avocados when they are mature. So, you know, when we provide the free maturity testing, we can be able to inform the farmer when they can be able to harvest the avocados and they will be ready and mature for the market.
Kakuzi also helps small-scale farmers acquire certifications that grant them access to profitable international markets, better farming prices, and higher earnings. For most people, making a profit is the main goal for their businesses. But for Simon, it was creating one that benefits his family and others.
By the time I did the first harvest, it didn't pay a lot of profit, but I was happy because of one main thing. I had already established a tree that my family and my friends will eat good fruit from it. That was the main purpose. To me, that was the profit that I made in my first harvest.
Simon Washira's story illustrates the skilled, determined hands of the smallholder farmer, showing that with dedication and the right support, even the smallest plot of land can generate world-class export value. That's it for this episode of Mint. We hope you're living with fresh ideas about investing, spending, and what it takes to keep going as an entrepreneur, and maybe a new respect for flair too. For more information, visit mint at mula.co.ke or tv47.digital. Stay safe and keep minting. Until next week, I'm Lydia Nyawera.